Hi. Thank you for coming to Dan Potter Yoga. I'm Diane Potter. If you've been here before, I'm honored you're coming back. If you like my videos and you haven't liked and subscribed, please do that now. Like and subscribe. It really helps the logarithms. You need your blocks today, probably ladder flow. We're going to take a sequence and then build on it. And let's just start right away in grounded child pose. So feet are touching, knees are spread apart. Your stomach's gonna rest right between your knees. And take some deep breaths. And take a walk further with your fingers to the top of the mat. Drop your hips back. You're right where you're supposed to be right now. You can observe everything that's coming up physically, energetically, emotionally. Know that it is just temporary. So the forehead or the chest be weight on the ground. Roll up, dragging your hands to your knees, tucking your chin. Inhale, chin up, hips back. Breathe in. Heart lifts, smile through your collarbones. Exhale, round. Pull your stomach in. Hips, inhale, hips back, chin up, breathe. Just find the rhythm. Use the breath as a guide. Inhale opens you, exhale closes you. And shift your hips to your heels. Oops, sorry, Barca. Bring your left arm over your ear, maybe a little bit behind you. The left hand gonna go back. You can have your right hand on your leg if you like. And just kind of bring it behind you. Maybe open up your heart a little bit as it goes back, your elbow. But moving your elbow. And exhale, get on the other side. Right arm over your ear. Reach back. Take your left hand on your right knee and bring back. And then come back onto your toes. So all of your toes are on the mat. Your hands can be right behind your head. Open your heart. Head is back. And then roll your chin to your chest. Let your head touch the ground. And roll up slowly. Inhale as you come up. Heart lifts. Clasp your hands behind your back. Lift your heart. Exhale. Grab your hands behind your head. Tuck your chin. Roll to the floor as you exhale. Inhale all the way up. Clasp your hands. Keep breathing in. And then exhale round through your spine. Again, come to your toes. Walk your hands forward. Take hands up to the left. Left hand to the left. Right hand on top of that. Reach your hips back. Move over to the right side. Left hand on your right. Walk your hands to the front. Roll your hips forward, tucking your chin as you come forward. When your hands come, hips come down, heart lifts. And then roll your hips back, hips lift, head lifts. Take your head to the floor. Child's pose for a second, then you're gonna roll up again. You're gonna roll up to a baby cobra. As you roll down to your chest, tuck your chin and roll through your cobra again. Press your knees and shift over for downward facing dog and pedal it out. Let's do a couple more of those. Let's do the rounding first. Okay, so tippy toes, round through your hips, ripple through each vertebra to a plank. Drop your knees, chest and chin. Cobra, breathe in. And exhale, roll down to the mat. Tuck your chin, roll to a cobra. At the top, your chin lifts. And then lift your hips back to a downward facing dog. Tippy toes, ripple through each vertebra in your spine. Drop your knees, chest and chin. Ripple up dog. Then lower through your belly. Tuck your chin to your chest and round it up. Back to your knees to downward facing dog. Breathe in, breathe out. And you inhale, right leg to sky, three-legged dog. Bend your knee, stack your hip, press into both hands. Breathe in, hug your knee to your nose. Step through with the right leg. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold over the right leg. Inhale, look up. Inhale, right leg sweeps the sky. Exhale, right arm in front of you, left arm sweeps the sky. So mobility practice, hand behind your head. Drop your elbow to the mat. Inhale, come on up. Left elbow to the mat. Inhale, come on up. Exhale to the mat. Inhale up. Uphill, left hand. The left hand down, right arm to the sky. Right hand behind your head. Right elbow in. Put your hand in, reach it through. Come up, right elbow up, right hand back. Elbow to back of your head. Tap your elbow, drop your hand. Come on up, elbow first to the ceiling, elbow back, down to the floor, cross. Drop your knee, fold over the right leg. Take a moment, breathe in. Hips forward, bend the left knee. Bend it a few times here, just warming it up. Fold if you can fold. Hold on to the leg, pull the leg away from you. Breathe in, open your heart. Come onto your elbow and pull your left foot closer to your hips. Breathe in, breathe out. Release, come to a Skandasana. Come on up to reverse. Warrior two. Reverse triangle. Take triangle. Nice and long. Find the right foot. Send the right foot back in three-legged dog. Bend the right knee, stack the hip. The shoulders are even. Back to the floor. Left arm straight to the ceiling. Bend the left knee to your chest. Reach your left knee back. Left knee to your chest. Step your left leg through. Take an easy twist. Let's take the left hand behind your head. Open your shoulder. And then tap your elbow to the ground. Look forward. 2, 3, Come back, left hand down, right arm comes behind your head, right hand behind you. Elbow to the ground, send the elbow through. Right elbow to the ceiling, wrist to the ground, through. Just open it up wide, send it down. Open up wide. Right hand just comes wide, right elbow to the ground. Come and then fold over the left leg. Start to straighten and bend the left leg. Inhale, look up, exhale, fold. Fold over. Inhale, look up, exhale, fold. Inhale, look up, bend the right knee about 3 times. Look over. Come into a easy twist. Step into warrior 2, reverse. Open up into warrior 2. Reverse. Straighten the leg, reverse. Bend. Take side angle. Take triangle. Frame the left leg. Right leg breaks. Left leg reaches back. Right leg reaches up. Knee to your nose. Step through for crescent pose. Breathe in. Breathe out. Come back to Skandasana in the back of the mat. Warrior 2 to the front of the mat. Skandasana to horizon, rotate around the right foot, right reaching behind. You can drop your hip. Stay for a breath. Reach up, find the right foot, circle it back, or send it back in three-legged dog. Left leg sweeps the sky. Bend the left knee, send the left knee through. Heart lifts. Crescent pose. Right down to Skandasana at the back of the mat. Deep bend in your right knee. Warrior 2. Reverse, breathe in. Skandasana to the front of the mat. Reach around the left foot for horizon pose. Inhale up. Frame the left foot. Send it back. Three-legged dog. Okay, so that's basically our flow. So we're gonna do that flow. We're going to couple breaths in down dog. 3 more breaths. Right leg sweeps the sky. Right leg steps through for crescent pose. Inhale up. Exhale back of the mat for Skandasana. Inhale, open up for warrior 2. Skandasana at the front of the mat, right leg bends. Reach around the right leg for horizon pose. 1 breath in. Exhale up. Frame all the way around like a rainbow. Frame the right foot. Send the right leg back. And left leg reaches up. Send the knee to your nose. Round the back, you step the left leg through. Inhale for crescent pose, breathe in. And exhale, turn for Skandasana to the back, right leg. Inhale for warrior 2. Exhale, Skandasana, left leg. Drop your right hand, go around for horizon pose. Inhale up, round over the left leg. That's the basic flow. Now we're gonna add on Right leg reaches up. Knee to your nose. Step the right leg through for crescent pose. Then you drop the crescent a little more. Tuck your hips. A little more. A little more. I know. A little more. Drop it. Take the right hand behind you. Left arm reaches up. Hips are forward. Circle upward. Take crescent pose again. Here we are, crescent pose. Back. Skandasana. Exhale. Inhale to warrior two. Exhale to Skandasana at the front of your mat. Inhale around for horizon, right arm points behind. Exhale, round your hips all the way up to pyramid pose. Exhale, breathe in, stay here for a breath. Exhale, swing the right leg through for three-legged dog, and left leg, three-legged dog. Bend the left knee to your nose, round through your spine, and place the left foot between your hands. Inhale, chin up, look up. Exhale, inhale, crescent pose. We're gonna go this one a little lower. Tuck the hips. Ooh, I know. Hip flexor action here. Tuck the hips. A little lower. A little lower. A little lower. Pause. Breathe. And then take the left hand behind. You can have it on your leg. As you walk your fingers to your foot, if you like, or just send your hips forward. If you can't reach your leg, you can push your hands on your hips and push hips forward. Keep the core engaged, that's your support. Breathe in, breathe out. Hands to the ceiling. Rise through your crescent pose. Whew. We're gonna turn the right foot for Skandasana at the back. Exhale, inhale, come up for warrior two. Exhale for Skandasana at the front. Right hand down, turn around the left leg for horizon. Inhale, all the way up. Left leg frames. Take the left leg, three-legged dog. Okay, let's add on to that. Right leg sweeps the sky. Bend the right leg. Send the knee to your nose. Puff through your spine. Step your right leg through. Inhale the crescent pose. Drop your left knee. Tuck your hips. Tuck your tailbone. A little lower. A little lower. Lower, drop your left knee. Take your right hand to the back of your leg. Send your hips forward. Breathe. Walk your hands, if you can, to your heel while moving your hips forward. Breathe in. Take your hands in prayer and take a prayer twist. You can stay on your left knee if you want to make this more active. You can straighten the left leg out. Breathe in, looking over your right shoulder. Drop your knee down. Take a crescent pose with a back bend. Heart lifts bent. Right knee open through the hips. And then come up for a crescent pose. Breathe. Back leg bends for Skandasana. Right into warrior two over the right leg. Breathe. Right leg bends for Skandasana. Send the left hand in front, around, and then right arm goes all the way around for horizon pose, looking over the right hand. Right hip lifts, one. Let's do three. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right lift, arm comes up. Exhale, fold. This is the last one. Frame the right foot. Send it back. Three-legged dog, right leg bends. Send toes together, left leg sweeps the sky, left leg bends to the sky, three-legged down dog split. If you like, knee to your chest, round through your spine, step the left leg through, come up into crescent pose. Breathe. Drop the left knee a little lower. You can actually move the head to the space behind it. Tuck your hips a little. Ooh. A little lower, a little lower, a little lower. Drop. Take a back bend. In crescent pose. Take your left hand on your hip. I'll run you around with your right hand on your hip. You can take your right hand to your leg behind. And now walk your fingers along your foot. Breathe. Reach around for prayer. Twist left. Pick up your right leg. Look over the left shoulder. Frame the left foot. Crescent pose. Back Skandasana behind the back of the mat. And inhale to warrior two, the front of the mat. And exhale to Skandasana at the front of the mat. Right hand plants and roll around both feet for horizon. 3 arches. 1, lifting your hips, lifting your arm over your head. 2, like a rainbow. 3, frame your left foot. Fold over. Send the left leg back for 3-legged dog. Let's take, just to clear this out, we'll take a simple vinyasa. So knees, chest, chin. Roll up to take a cobra. Press your hands, heart lifts. Roll down to your forehead. Roll your chin into your chest. Roll through your upper back for cobra again. Roll down. Chin to your chest. Roll back up for cobra. Right leg bends. Left leg bends. Both legs bend. Hips reach down, head reaches back. And roll over your knees for just a breath in child's pose. You can stay longer if you want, or just meet us back in downward facing dog for a couple breaths. Now let's add on even something a little different. The beginning is different, the end is the latter portion. Right leg reaches up. Right median nose around through your spine. Send the right leg to the right. Arms lift. Left arm lift, sorry. This is fallen star. Press into your right hand, press into your left foot, drop your right knee underneath. Send your left arm over your ear, press your hips and shoulders forward. Circle your arms over the left leg for gate pose. Send the arms to the right corner of the mat for stealthy warrior. Bring your hips back over your heel. Reach your arms and bend the left leg, come forward. So the arms stay where they are, basically stay straight. You're just bending your left knee and coming forward with your hips. Exhale, a couple more. Inhale, come up. Exhale, back. Take left knee to your shoulder for kneeling side angle. Reach around with the right arm through the air, left arm over your head, 3 taps with your elbow and your knee. 1, 2, 3. Left foot steps forward, right foot steps back. Swing the left leg back to the sky. Right leg to the ceiling. Right knee bends to the ceiling. Left knee to the ceiling. Left knee to your nose. Left knee for fallen star. Left foot, fallen star. Breathe. Okay, so from here, we drop the left knee down behind you, so the foot is behind the knee. Right arm is over your head. You're gonna exhale and inhale, come light on left hand and reach everything over the right leg for a gate pose. And reach back, top of the mat. Left hands can be off your mat. Both your hands can be off your mat in the corner. And then bring your hips to your heel. And reach up. Hips to your heel. And then over again, bend the right leg and put the right elbow on. Right elbow on the right knee, above the knee for a side angle, kneeling side angle pose. Keep the hands in front. The right hands, now I get it. The hands are at the left corner of the mat. Straighten and bend the left leg and send your hips. You can stay in this pose with your hips over your of your left foot, or just straighten, bend the right leg and keep the arm straight, and about 3 times. Okay, let's frame the right foot and we'll go back to the crescent pose beginning. We're now facing the back of the mat. We're into our crescent pose flow. So tuck your hips, sink your knee, a little lower, a little lower, a little lower. Reach your right hand behind you, anywhere it lands, send your hips forward. Send both arms up for crescent back bend. Hands in a prayer, take the twist. We're going to open up for warrior 2. Come back to Skandasana. Warrior 2, front of the mat, reverse. Take Skandasana at the front of the mat. I threw that in, didn't I? Arms up. Triangle, reverse triangle. Reach your left arm, keep reaching over the left foot for triangle. Heart. Everything stretches. Breathe in. Come lightly on the left hand if you can. Try to lift through both sides of the waist. Maybe bring the head a little bit behind. Frame the left foot, reach the left foot, swing it up. Bend your knees, ripple through your spine. Upward facing dog. 3 more ripples. Hips back, tippy toes round through your spine. Hips forward, upward dog. Bend the knees, send your hips over your legs, and then round through for your 3rd time. Hips lower, heart lifts, and back for downward facing dog. Left leg sweeps the sky. Left foot to immediate chest. Drop your knee between your hands. Let's take the crescent pose on the left leg. Breathe in. Out. Drop a little lower. A little lower. A little lower. It's getting easier, isn't it? It's getting easier. Getting stronger. Drop it when you're ready. Take your left hand back when you're ready. Right arm over your ear. Take a prayer twist over the, I thought the back bend, sorry. Back bend in crescent pose. Breathe in. Now, then frame. Prayer twist. Send the right leg up if you want to be more active about it. We're going to come here. From here, we're going to open up into Skandasana. The back leg bends. Skandasana to the back. Warrior 2 to the front. Skandasana to the front. Turn around for horizon pose. Lift, arc through for
Framing the left foot for pyramid. You can take the left leg and lift it high if you like. 3 breaths. Left leg sweeps the sky, meets the right leg. Together, right leg sweeps the sky. Bend the right knee. Knee to your chest, puff through your spine. Knee to the floor. Knee to your chest, to the floor, to your chest. Drop the right leg in the front for fallen star. Present your right hand. Drop your right knee. Send the left arm over your head. Everything is pushing to the front. Exhale, come lightly on the right hand. On an inhale, frame the left leg, fold over. Take gate pose, left hand on your ankle or on the floor. Right arm is reaching over. Come to the right corner and send the hips back over the heel. You stay here if you want, join the stretch, or you can make it active, bending the left knee 3 times. Bend the left knee, bring your hips forward. Take kneeling side angle, right arm up. We're gonna take the left leg in a bit of a balance. So we're gonna take the left leg where it is, kneeling. You're kneeling on the right. You really gotta kind of find your core. You're gonna take the left leg to the front of the mat this time. We'll do the next side, left side. Ooh, good. All right, so that was challenging. All right, so we're gonna come up here. We're gonna go to crescent pose. Lower, 3, 2, 1. A little lower, pushing your heel back. Drop your knee. Heart lifts, back bend, crescent pose, hips forward. Drop your left hand behind, grab the leg behind you. Take a prayer twist over the left leg. Straighten the right leg if you like. We're gonna come very lightly, well actually, really grounding to the left hip. Bring your arms up and take Skandasana to the back. Exhale. On inhale, may open up for warrior 2 to the front. Skandasana to the front. Spin around the left leg on both your feet. Spin to the outer edges for horizon pose. Arms come all the way around to frame the left leg. Couple breaths. Swing the left leg back. Left knee to your nose. Send the left leg through for fallen star. Press into your left hand. You're gonna drop the right knee underneath. And spin the right hand through the earth, through the air, to the earth. Left arm over your head. Hips and shoulders square to the side of the mat, to the wall you're looking at. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Bend the left leg and take kneeling side angle. Legs in front, side corner of the mat. Bring your hips to your heels 3 times. Keep your arms straight. Or take your heels to your hips and pause and breathe. There you. Take now, the same crazy balance pose we did last week, we're going to do this time. So we're going to take the left leg up and through to the front of the front of the mat. Maybe it helps if you bend a little and then forward, okay? So now we're at this 90-90. Left arm sweeps up. Crescent pose. This is an easy twist. Circle your arms up and frame the right foot. Come into a crescent pose on the right leg. Go a little lower, a little lower, a little lower. Drop the right knee. Back bend, hips forward, heart lifts. Your shoulder blades could be squeezing together to support your heart. Hips keep reaching forward. Belly is in. Fold over the right leg. You could try, see if you feel a difference in the stretch if you take the right foot to the right. Half. This is half Hanumanasana. And bend the right knee and reach the hips forward and clasp hold of the left leg. Open the heart, open the leg away from your body. Send the chin up and head back. And then face the front, pull the left leg in, get on the left elbow, breathe. Now I'm going to send the left hip down. Send the right leg through your hand and your arm. Pick the left leg up. Put the left foot over the right. We're in figure 4. See if you can fold over the legs. If not, maybe you just want to hang out back here, drop your knees from side to side, creating some space in the hip. We'll be here for a few breaths, so just do you. Drop the left foot to the ground, touch the left knee or come into with your arm, come into a, you're off the mat, that's fine. You're in a goddess, not a goddess, yogi squat, breathe in. Let's put our feet forward. Let's take a squat and then like 4 squats. Up, tippy toes, lower, back against the wall, slide down. And then lift up. Tippy toes, heels down, squat, hips back. Inhale, lift up, toes up, toes down, all the way back. We're gonna take the right leg back for the crescent pose on the right leg. Sink a little lower, a little lower, a little lower. Drop it. Heart lifts, take the back bend, hips forward. Let's frame the right leg for half Hanumanasana. Again, you can take the foot option that serves you best, the left toes to the sky or outer edge of the left foot down. And come forward. Bend the right knee, reach around and grab the right foot with your left hand. Open the heart, lift the chin, reach the hips back, chin back, hips forward. Now come on to the right hips. Just spin around, left leg goes through your right leg, left foot to the ceiling. Breathe, left, come into a figure 4 hips. You can walk your hands in. See if you can maybe even give your hands a little break and rest the outer edges on the mat. You can lean back. If you like to stretch your wrists here, it's lovely to do that. You can see if you can press your fingers forward and take a lovely figure 4 stretch for the hip. It's about 4 breaths. Drop your knees to the left, to the right. Your right foot hits the floor, your right elbow is into your left knee, and you're just gonna open up into a Skandasana. Not yogi squat, breathe in. Your head lifts, your hips lower, and now take your knees away from your arms, like 5 times. And let's raise, let's feet forward to the squat, raise your back to the space behind you and lift up into tippy toe. I'm gonna come on my mat, it's okay, step on your mat. You're in tippy toes, let's hold it for a breath for 5. Tuck your chin, tuck your hips, pull your ribcage in. Stay on your toes until you need to put your heels down. Let's just go low, real low. Mobility, nice and slow. To the almost where you feel stuck, stay and breathe 3 breaths. 2, I know I'm feeling it. 2 and 1, lower to your heels. Ooh. Hands in front, tap your knees. Come on up. Let's take another up. Ooh. Ooh. Inhale, heart lifts. Hips forward, heart lifts. Squeeze your shoulders back behind you, but open your heart. Make an offering of your heart. Exhale, fold over your legs. Let's just fold and forward fold for a little bit, releasing the entire posterior chain of your back. From here, if you want to practice some handstands to get back, anyway you want to get back to your downward facing dog. If you want to take handstands, it's really great to keep your shoulders by your ears. Really press into your fingers. Finger pads, knuckle pads, bring the inner elbows to the front. Yeah, that's your base. Keep squeezing your arms, shoulders up. Keep your eyes focused right above your fingers, right? And then just see what happens when you kick one foot up and then the other. And it's okay if you can only come a foot off the mat, it's okay. Switch feet, just a couple tries. Last one, when you're ready, send your hips back to down facing dog, or you could be resting in child's and you can imagine yourself in handstand. Know that just takes practice. Drop your knees, rest in child's pose. And your arms down by your side. Surrender. Let go of anything that just happened. Come up onto your knees. Just rest for a few breaths on your knee. You can take your hands face up, let them run down the sides of your thighs for a wrist stretch. So the last few poses will be somewhat active, but we'll stay on the mat. So let's get ready for some back bending here and some core work. Start this way. Bring your knee up and then down. Left knee up and then down. Left knee up. Roll down. Now you're on your sacrum. Left knee up. Right knee up. Left knee up. Lower. You're completely on your bottom. Right leg up. Left leg up. Right leg up. Hips up. Boat pose. Belly in. Lift through your chest. Or you could be a half boat. Or you could be a low boat canoe. Half boat. Full boat. Low boat. Canoe. Low boat. Boat. Half boat. Canoe. And surrender. Good job. Take your feet on the mat. Bring your knees from side to side. And take your knees to your left and keep them there. If you want a little extra, you can take your left ankle on your right knee.
Keep your arms in the T, let go of your right shoulder. See if that changes anything for you. And bring your knees to center. Rock your knees over to your right. Go over your left shoulder. Take your right foot right on your left, above your left knee, if you like. And take your feet under your knees. Let's do some glute bridges. Just plain bridges, whatever you want to do. So I'm going to do my entire back's on the mat and tucking my hips, tucking my tailbone. You can reach behind underneath, clasp my hands, and then lift my hips up. The energy of my knees is kind of, and my thighs are kind of towards each other, and I keep just lifting and pushing into my heels, pushing into my arms even. My neck is neutral, so my chin and chest should never really touch. There should always be space there. Breathe in. And then keep your hands clasped and then drop your hips. You can straighten your legs out. Now feel the heart open, feel the massage on your wrist in this pose. Stay here for 10 breaths. Hey Barca. Release your hands. You can take a few more back bends if you like, a few more twists if you like, whatever's calling you. Let me take a back bend. So if you want to come with me and take a back bend, you can. My feet are right underneath my knees, arms over my head. You can imagine myself in the back bend. So in a back bend, my heart is being squeezed up by my shoulder blades. I'm going to imagine that there's a string on my heart and it's keep lifting to heaven. It's squeezing my butt and I'm really pressing into my feet and my hands, trying to get my arms and legs kind of straightish. The first thing I do is I rest on my head. So for breath, using no weight on my neck, but just a little support for the floor to adjust and make sure that I'm set up the way I want to be set up, and then I'm ready. So my fingers are gonna face my shoulders, right like this. And sometimes my feet spread out, it doesn't matter, it's actually fine if your feet splay out. If they're wider, maybe it's not gonna look as pretty, but it's really good for your knees if you have any knee injuries to have your legs wider, and it's okay if your feet are going the way they naturally go, and if they naturally spread out, then that's fine in back bend. So, I'm gonna press into our hands and feet, exhale, and on inhale, come to the top of our head. Walk my hands a little closer, and then exhale here, and then inhale, push up. Now really press my belly, my heart lifts, my butt squeezes, my hands are pressing, my feet are pressing. My eyes are looking down at the mat. My chest is kind of reaching for the wall that I'm facing with my face. Breathe. And release
head, chest, chin, roll through your spine. I like to rest before hugging my knees to my chest. In a vulnerable space, my heart is wide open. I can think about 3 things I'm grateful for right now. Spread your leg, stretch your legs out, arms out. Thank you, God. Thank you for showing up today. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for myself that I showed up. My body did it. Another day of clear thinking and good sleep. Okay, walking my feet underneath my knees. Now, if it's really late in the day, maybe you don't want to take such deep back bends, it's okay to stay in bridge or twist here. I'm going to take 2 more back bends. They do, back bends give you a lot of energy, but also kind of a mellow feel. It's a natural, there are naturally antidepressants, back bends. They get the heart opening, the hip flexors. The hip flexors love to be stretched. They feel it's a really feel good stretch. Okay, so my feet are somewhat under my knees. I'm gonna go up again, exhale. My fingers are facing my shoulders. Okay, now my next inhale, I'm gonna go to the top of my head. Exhale completely, inhale up, top of my head. Hands in, exhale, inhale the way up. Press in the hands, squeeze the shoulders, lift the heart, squeeze the butt. Face is looking at the mat, chest reaching the walls facing. Breathe in. I'm gonna try for 10 breaths. And then I'm gonna tuck my chin and roll down, vertebra by vertebra. Well, we can do 1 more back bend. You can shake your knees to the floor to release your spine, 1 knee at a time. Windshield wiper your legs, releasing the spine that way. And then knees into your chest if you want. Hug your knees, roll from side to side, massaging out your spine. Now, the last one, you can, oh, I realize I'm not really in the picture, huh? Okay, maybe if I come back here. Oh, I must have fallen. All right, guess it is what it is. Let's take a little bit more core before our last back bend. Hands raised, right leg up. You are on your tailbone, left leg up. Right leg up, left leg up. Ooh, I'm feeling my hip flexors. Right leg up, left leg up. You know what? I think I need a hip flexor stretch. Lower to the sacrum. Right leg up, not hip flexor, sorry. Right leg, left leg. It's my IT band I was feeling. Right leg up, left leg up. Right leg, left leg. Lower to the entire lower back. Right leg up, left leg up. Right leg up. I know it's hard. Left leg up. Right leg up. Boat pose. Half boat pose. Canoe. Half boat pose. Boat pose. Half boat. Canoe. Half boat. Boat. Half boat. Canoe. Surrender. Whee. Okay, so how are we going to stretch those hip flexors? IT band stretch. Okay, so I'm going to cross the right leg over the left leg. I still have 1 more back bend. All right, I'm going to take, kind of rocking the knees back and forth. I'm going to, my tongue is crazy. Take the knees over to the right. You can have a block, if you have a block, you might want to rest your knees on the block. You don't need it if you don't need it, but maybe it just gives you a little bit of support. I'm going to feel the stretch here. I'm going to massage it a little. Okay, come on up to the ceiling. Switch legs, right leg on top of the left leg. Maybe even eagle legs if you have it, if you want it. I'm gonna take my block over too. Take the legs over to the left, and look over the right shoulder. And come back to the center, uncross the legs, get ready for your last back bend or Shavasana, whatever you want to do. I'm gonna do one more back bend. You know, visualize back bend. We'll do walkovers next time. We'll practice them at the wall, TikToks. Okay, fingers are in. Fingers are facing your shoulders. Exhale completely. Press into your feet, press into your hands. Come to the top of your head, breathe in. Walk hands closer if you like. Exhale, inhale, push up. Really press, squeeze, lift, look. 20 breaths. Try to straighten legs if you like. Toes together. Walk your feet back if you don't like. And release whenever you're ready. Roll down one vertebra at a time. Bend the knees. Let them fall together for a breath or two. 3 things you're grateful for. Okay, one more thing I want to do so I don't feel it tomorrow. I want to do figure 4 pigeon, reclined pigeon. Take the left knee. So the left ankle is on the right knee, and I'm just going to press the left knee away from the body and let the hip drop into its trochanter. I'm going to take the right knee into my chest. I can hold on through the back of the right thigh, hold on to underneath the shin, beneath the knee. You can rock back and forth here, finding space in your hip, massaging your spine. Let's hold this for a minute, getting into the fascia. I'm going to take this into an inversion. So right leg stretches up, press my hands into the mat and lift my hips up. Taking an inverted figure 4. You can hold on to the hips, you can hold on to the leg. And then roll out one vertebra at a time. Right leg lands on the floor. Switch legs. Right leg on the left leg. Right knee to the wall in front of you. Now just try to use your core and lift your legs without bringing your hands to them until they get there. Clasp underneath. And then any way you like. Pull your legs as close to your chest as makes you feel comfortable. Keep breathing, rock from side to side. You can pause too and find stillness if you like. And I'm going to take this inverted, straighten the left leg, press into the hands and hold the hips, kind of a figure four plow. Figure four handstand, whatever you want to do. You do figure four handstand. You can make a straight handstand and just right leg crosses over. Use the the muscles to lift you, pulling everything toward the center. Kind of lifts up through your spine. Right? Keep the neck looking at the ceiling in front. Keep space, if possible, between your chin and your chest. And uncross, cross the other way. Wow, this one's a little tougher. Cross the knees, cross the ankles, reach through the heels, the balls of the feet are reaching up. So as you circle the muscles of your legs towards each other, you really helps you lift through the spine a bit. And let's just release out of that. Uncross your legs and forward fold, a reclined forward fold. Your hands can come to your feet or your legs. If you're holding your feet or your legs, just gradually bring your hips closer and closer to the floor. And you can have your legs bent a little, that doesn't matter a lot, whatever it takes. You'll still feel this in the back of your legs and into your hips. Doesn't matter if they're bent or not. You gotta do you. Slowly, as they're lowering, your hips are lowering, you try to keep the legs close to your body. As your hips lower, that's where the stretch is. Excellent, excellent. Now, Shavasana time. I'm going to take Shavasana in a goddess pose, reclined goddess, legs up against the wall. It's a nice way to release the back. We did a lot for the back today, so let's just release them in a goddess pose at the wall. And if this doesn't stress you out, if it stresses you out, just take a regular Shavasana. You can lick your lips, lick your teeth, swallow. Release, let go of the class. It's over, whatever just happened, let it go. It's history. Get in touch with yourself as pure energy. ready, bring your knees into your chest, arms over your head, and just roll over to one side of your body. Make a pillow with your arms. Take about 3 breaths to transition. Or stay in Shavasana as long as you like and ignore my suggestions completely. Climb up to a seated pose. Your hands to your heart. Rub your hands together. Kundalini, they rub the hands and the feet together. Really creating a nice energy seal. Bring it into the heart. The energy circulates through your arms. There's a real connection between hand and heart connection in yoga. Take 3 cleansing breaths. Inhale. Exhale out your mouth. Inhale and exhale and Om. Thank you so much for joining me in practice. Keep coming back. May you be happy, peaceful, and filled with love. Namaste. Bye.